Hi Stokes students, it's me, Mrs. Ackerman, proud principal, Stokes School, in my favorite reading chair. Just got home from a great day and I wanted to read you another book because I love it and I miss you guys. So I decided that I picked a book today that describes how I'm feeling today. And I have some worries. So I thought maybe I could turn to a book. I have some of my favorite things that help me when I'm worried. This is my stuffed animal, Tanga. My grandma bought him for me. He's so old. I don't know if you could see, but my mom, you could see, had to do some surgery on him, his tail. My older brother, Jeff, he used to swing him around by his tail, and he used to get me really nervous and made me really worried. So I thought Tanga could stay here for the story. And also when I'm worried, I always have my favorite blanket. It keeps me cozy and warm. So this is a book called Wemberly Worried. You may have seen it before by one of our favorite authors, Kevin Henkes. Wemberly worried about everything. Big things, little things, and things in between. Wemberly worried in the morning, she worried at night, and worried throughout the day. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Love what it says. Can you see what it says on this shirt? Go with the flow. I love that. That's a good strategy. Mrs. Murtaugh taught me that. At home, Wemberly worried about the tree in the front yard and in the crack in the living room and the noise the radiator made. What if there's a snake inside? At the playground, Wemberly worried about the chairs on the swings and the bottles and the bolts on the slides and the bars on the jungle gym. And always she worried about her doll, Petal. Shouldn't Petal have a car seat too? I always thought about that. The animals, we hold them, they should have a car seat. Excuse me, the pages are stuck together. Hold. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. When Wemberly was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ears. Well, I can rub Tanga's ears. Wemberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal would have no ears left at all. On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. See, said her mother, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried that there wouldn't be enough cake. On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade. See, said her father, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried because she felt she was the only one. I know how that feels to sometimes be the only one. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Soon, Wemberly had a new worry, school. Wemberly worried about the start of school more than anything she had ever worried about before. This school is called the New Morning School. I think if she went to Stokes School, she wouldn't have so many worries. By the time the first day arrived, Wemberly had a long list of worries. What if no one else has spots? What if no one else wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher's mean? That doesn't happen at Stokes. What if the room smells bad? What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I hate the snack? What if I have to cry? That's happened to me. Yep. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there. When Wemberly's parents talked to the teacher, Mrs. Peachum, Wemberly looked around the room. Then Mrs. Peachum said, Wemberly, there is someone I think you should meet. Her name was Jewel. She was standing by herself. She was wearing stripes. She was holding a doll. At first, Wemberly and Jewel just peeked at each other. This is Petal, said Wemberly. This is Nimble. Okay, remember I told you good readers have to read things again. Niblet, said Jewel. Petal waved. Niblet waved back. Hi, said Petal. Hi, said Niblet. I rub her ears, said Wemberly. I rub her nose, said Jewel. Throughout the morning, Wemberly and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. Wemberly worried, but no more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wemberly knew it, it was time to go home. Come back tomorrow, said Mrs. Peachum as the students walked out the door. Wemberly turned and smiled and waved. I will, she said. Don't worry. I love this story because it talks about a friend that helped Wemberly when she was feeling worried. And she met somebody who had the same worries. So I just want to give you a challenge to maybe find someone who has worries like you do. Today I got to talk to 3 of my friends, Mrs. Murtaugh, Dr. Pelicano, and Miss Belizzi. We had a FaceTime chat because we got to talk about what might be worrying you or worrying each other or what is worrying us. So the most important thing to do is talk about it. And we found that out today. Also, don't forget your cozy items. Your stuffed animal. Yep, I have one. A cozy blanket. Yep, I have that too. Can't wait to see you soon, maybe tomorrow, with another book. Good night.